Son of a gun. That was close. It was so close. Jeez. Yes. I can move it. I can move it. I don't know if you guys caught the last video or not, but if you did, I asked the question, should we turbocharge the Sonoma GT that's in the shop back there, or should we put a V10 that I've been talking about doing in our project that we affectionately call S-Box for now? And hands down on all three things, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, everybody said put the V10 in the Dakota. So we're gonna do that. I don't know, I'm probably not doing that in this video, because in order to do that, one, this thing's pretty gnarly, it's pretty gross, it needs some cleaning up before we put it in the shop, and before I can put it in the shop, I've got to get the boat moved. Well, in order to get the boat moved, this boat was put back here before I built my shop. So I can't quite get around the shop to get the boat moved, so I'm gonna have to move cars in the shop to get the boat moved, because I'm gonna have to go through the shop, move the boat over, then try to get it out that way. And they're coming to take this on Wednesday. Today is Monday. So yeah, I got a little bit of a dilemma here today, because well, the Bel Air runs pretty good, not a problem. I can move some of this stuff, but I took the Sonoma out this weekend, and well, it decided to die on me, the starter, that is. So I'm gonna try to start it up again. I'm hoping I don't have to go today to go get a starter. I'm hoping I can get it to cooperate just enough for today so that I can get busy on moving that boat, because I don't have a lot of time. Let's see what happens. That's real. That's not promising. Son of a gun. I'm gonna beat it with a hammer and see if it'll start then. And if not, then I gotta go to O'Reilly's quick. Son of a gun. Jeez. Yes. I can move it. I can move it. Oh, that's a big deal. Okay. Here we go. I got all the cars out that I can. The Typhoon can't move at the moment. The Gramps has no powertrain, but it's on some dollies, which I'm probably going to use some more dollies. But my plan is to get the boat and the truck at least in here, right here. I might try to snake it over there. We'll see. It's a tight gap. But at the moment, or at the minimum, we'll get the boat in here. The front has a wheel. I'll put the rear on dollies. I'll snake it over here and get it over on this side. And if I can do that, that means I can probably pull straight up. So that's the plan. How well we'll execute that plan, I don't know. But I need to go beat on the tongue, because it hasn't moved in a long time, and it's got an old school mechanical brake tongue. So WD-40 and a hammer. Here we go. Greg reminded we had to do this last time. I remember something about it. So we'll see what it takes. Right now it doesn't seem like it's releasing down here. And it should. And I don't know if we have to hit this or that or this. We didn't hit that. Or this. But it definitely seems like that is not going back. Here we go. Holy crap. Look at that. There it goes. There it goes. It's on. I don't think I'm going to lock it down because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off. And we're not going too far. So, all right. That's something. Maybe I will throw a safety strap on there. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So, we're doing something here. We don't have much room here. So I'm gonna have to try to go wide on the other side of the Typhoon. Thing is, I can possibly swing the rear end over to my truck with the dollies if I have to, but I might have enough room to make at least the truck come out. So I'm gonna try that and see how that goes. Oh. Man, it's gonna be close. Can I get out? Nope. Probably should have just went straight with it, but hey, it was worth a gamble. I'm not too stuck. Da-da-da-da. Nice. Got some room. Might be able to back up and get out now. Got pretty far. Got pretty good. I mean, it was close. Now I need to jack it up, put the dollies under the tires, scooch it over, and we'll be out. It's some work, but I'd rather do it now, which according to some of the news outlets, it's probably the last day of spring down here in Houston. It's going to get pretty brutal the rest of the week and throughout the summer. So it could be worse. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Truck is out. minimal scratches. I scratched the post just a little bit on the front bumper. Not real happy, but I think it'll come out. But I need to get the boat shifted over, and I'm gonna try to do that by just rolling it on this wheel. This tire has seen better days, so I'm gonna try to throw a little bit of air in it. However, it's quite cracked, so I'm gonna be just getting it to where it's kind of level, and then we'll try to wrangle this thing around to try to get it out of here. So, and then it'll be Bon Voyage, boat. Not vote, boat. All right, here we go. Well, part one is done. They're gonna come get it on Wednesday, a couple days from now. I got plans tomorrow, which is Tuesday, so like I had to get it done today. But that tree really did a number on it. It shifted the whole thing over, busted up the frame on the trailer, cracked the fiberglass back here. And well, you know, we already knew it was kind of unsavable once we found out that motor was cracked, but well, at least it's out here. I think they're bringing a roll back. At least I hope they are, because it needs one. It ain't gonna be able to roll on its own very far. But got that done. Big thanks to my wife. Thanks, honey, for helping me out with that. And that was a bit of a tactic to get that out of there. So not sure what else we're gonna get done on this video, but we'll go sit down for a little bit. Yep. See y'all in a little bit. Forgive me, I don't have my mic on me, but we're back to status quo. All the cars are back in the shop. I blew it out while I had everything out. We've got we're gonna have to put a starter on the Sonoma. It's working at the moment, but it'll eventually click again. It's just a weak starter. It's had enough. But everything's good. Everything's running other than these two here, which we're working on. And got some fence to fix from the broken tree, or the tree that fell during the hurricane, but boat is gone. It's been sitting there for quite a long time, so it's kind of surreal to have an empty spot here. I've always kind of wanted to build a lean-to here with some gravel for, you know, future projects or whatever else, so they don't end up like S-Box over there. But with the boat out the way, we can now throw a tow strap on S-Box, probably get the Jeep because, hey, it's got a low range. Pull this thing up here beside the shop and pressure wash it off, and then get it in the shop. And I don't know if we're going to get that done on this video, but I do have plans to go pick up the V10 that I have for that truck this weekend. So we'll see if we get around to that. I mean, we'll see if we get around to moving that into the shop. While I'm at it, I don't know how many guys are local to Houston that are watching these videos, but the 5.2 and transmission, auto transmission, which I think is a 46RE, they're going to be for sale cheap because I don't want them in my way. So you guys got $200 sitting around for an engine and trans, let me know. We'll set it up so you can come pick it up. If not, I'm going to post it on local Facebook marketplace, get it listed so we can get rid of it because it's got to go. I don't know, I'm really excited to be getting to that. Excited and in the era for the boat. There's just a lot of sentimental stuff there with that, so I'm going to shut it down. I've earned a beer, so I'm going to drink a beer quick, and I'm going to shut all the doors and go inside, enjoy the rest of my evening, and we'll see you guys tomorrow or Wednesday. Either way for you, it'll be Saturday if you watch when these videos come out. See y'all in a little bit. Well, let's get the S-Box. Let's get it cleaned up. Let's get it moved and cleaned up. The fuel pump is out, so it won't start. It has started before, but we're gonna move it with the Jeep. Got the Jeep now, might as well use it. Take it up here, pressure wash it, and then we'll get it in the shop. And then the next video, we'll start working on this guy. Well, you ask and you shall receive. S-Box is in the shop. A little Jeep tractor tractor Jeep. Did a great job. And we're gonna be, next video we're gonna be yanking this guy up and hopefully trying to test fit the V10. So
You like the fan?
oh, that fan looks good. That's a very efficient fan. It's like Bluetooth, right? So, but there we go. We're about ready to get this thing started, so hope you guys are ready to come along to that. Now, these videos may not be out every week because I would like to try to get them to a certain point before I release them to you guys, so you guys can see some of the, I don't know, the results of putting it in there and things to that extent. So, may not have a video out next Saturday, but it should be the Saturday after that, depending on how much we're able to get done in the next couple weeks. So, boat's gone. RIP boat. It's gonna go to the graveyard in the sky for boats, if there is such a thing. S-Box is in here getting the V10, and we're getting ready to do an awesome project, and I hope to have you guys along. If you're new to the channel, this is a great time to join because no one else is doing this. So come along with us for our journey on learning how to put a Dodge Magnum 488 cubic inch 8-liter V10 in a 93 Dodge Dakota that we affectionately have stripped like crazy for our other Dakotas, but we'll put it back together. So please consider subscribing and hanging out and watching the madness. Other than that, you can follow along on our socials at The Racer X Garage on Facebook and Instagram. You're already on YouTube, so you know that one. And you can check out some of our merch. I got some new stuff coming out pretty soon for t-shirts. So I can't wait to show you guys that. That's at racerxgarage.com, and we'll see you next time. Until next time, y'all be good.